The movie opens up in the Middle East, where a group of American soldiers are tied up inside a small cabin. A female soldier is being interrogated by a terrorist. He asks her for the location of her squad, but she refuses to give him an answer. Frustrated, the terrorist continues to electrocute her until finally, another soldier named Jesse stops him and tells him that she does not know anything. This turns their attention towards Jesse, and they start to electrocute him instead. When the terrorists become distracted for a second, Jesse takes this chance to flip over and break the chains tying him to the pole. He manages to catch them off guard and knock them unconscious. However, one of the terrorists triggers a bomb before Jesse can stop him. With not enough time left to deactivate the bomb, Jesse unties all of the soldiers and escapes just in time for the bomb to blow up. Years later, Jesse, who is now working as a security guard at an arena, wakes up to find his daughter Mara next to him. Jesse had told his children that he would take them to work with him, and Mara had been looking forward to the day all week. Meanwhile, his son Ryan pretends to not be excited as he is upset with his father for being away for work so often. When Jesse notices this, he offers Ryan tickets to his favorite basketball team, the Falcons, and tells him that he can watch their game. Excited, the three of them arrive at the arena where Jesse tells them that they will be meeting both the mayor and the governor, along with the arena's owner, Diana Smart. To make things better, Ryan will be meeting the Falcons' star player as well. Just then, Diana and her rapper boyfriend Millie arrive at the arena. They meet with the governor and the mayor, who thank Diana for the work she has been doing to contribute to the development of their city. The four of them then head to the VIP suite while the security runs the last checks of the facility. The head security guard, Devlin Montez, notices problems with the Wi-Fi and calls for a maintenance team to fix it. Meanwhile, Jesse introduces Mara and Ryan to the arena's janitor named Gus. On the other hand, a group of people pretending to be maintenance workers enter the arena. The security guard scans them for weapons and even lets the guard dog sniff them before letting them inside. During this, Jesse escorts his children to the arena and helps them sit in their designated seats before tending to two men who had gotten into a heated argument. While he escorts the men out, the fake maintenance team quickly puts together the weapons that they had managed to sneak inside before heading to their designated positions. They then quickly dress themselves as security guards and take out the real security guard, while everyone inside the arena remains oblivious. On the bleachers, Mara worries about their father, but Ryan brushes off her concerns and only wants to focus on the game. Mara finally decides to go to the toilet when she gets tired of waiting for Jess to come back. At the same time, the leader of the fake maintenance crew, Alpha, barges into the VIP suite and threatens to shoot the VIP guests. At first, Millie assumes that Diana is playing a prank on him and tries to look for a hidden camera crew. To his shock, Alpha points the gun at the governor, who had been trying to negotiate with him, and shoots him in the head, instantly killing him. Out in the arena, Mara heads for the public toilet, but when she notices a huge line in front of it, she decides to use the security toilet. As soon as she enters it, she finds fake security guards killing the real ones. Knowing that she might be in danger, Mara runs towards the door. But before she can leave, the fake guard called Omega catches her. He orders the other guard, Sigma, to kill the girl, but he is unable to kill a child. This is why they decide to take Mara with them to Alpha. Alpha makes Diana transfer all of her money to his account, but she reminds him that transferring a large sum of money takes hours. On the other hand, on Alpha's orders, Gamma takes down the arena's communication lines, disrupting the security guards' ability to communicate with each other since they were using electronic tablets for it. By the time Jesse gets back to the arena, he finds that Mara is gone. He scolds Ryan for not looking after her before rushing outside to find her. He manages to find her location using the VIP tag that he had given her and starts following it. Omega and Sigma take Mara up the emergency exit, but Sigma points out that someone is following them. To their surprise, they discover that Mara is wearing a VIP tag, which would only mean that she is someone important and has people looking after her. Omega tells Sigma to take the tag away from Mara. He hides inside a storage room and waits for Jesse to follow behind. As soon as Jesse enters the room, Sigma tries to attack him from behind. However, Jesse's elite training from his time as a soldier does not allow him to be caught off guard, and he punches Sigma in the face. He tries to avoid causing Sigma any harm, but eventually, he flips Sigma over. The fake security guard hits his head on a dumbbell and breaks his neck. While Jesse is still trying to make sense of what is happening, Gus shows up behind him. The janitor tells Jesse that he had been surprised to see that all the old guards had been replaced, since he could not recognize anyone. This makes Jesse suspicious, and he goes out to explore if what Gus had said was true or not. Elsewhere, Mara bends down to tie her shoelace and kicks Omega when he becomes distracted. She takes her chance to run away and hides in one of the cabinets in a newer area that Diana was renovating. She is not able to hide for long as Omega catches her, but this time, he threatens to cut her if she tries to escape. In the VIP suite, as everyone waits for Diana's transfer to go through, she recognizes Alpha. She tells him that he was an ex-CIA soldier who had accidentally killed an entire Muslim family after he had assumed that they were terrorists. Diana had been the one to report his crime, which resulted in him getting dishonorably discharged. Hearing this, Alpha loses his temper and he begins screaming that Diana has ruined his life because she had cost him his whole life. As Alpha continues to scare everyone in the VIP suite, Gus and Jesse come across Gamma, who was installing bombs in the arena's exits. Jesse does not recognize her as one of his co-workers and starts questioning her. Gamma pretends to be a new guard, but Jess catches her lie. Seeing as how Jesse had taken down Sigma in the storage room, Gus tells Jesse that he will take down Gamma. To this painful surprise, Gamma is highly trained and she takes him down with one attack. She then attacks Jesse and the two of them continue fighting until Gamma pulls out a gun. She tries to shoot him, but he pushes her hand away and she accidentally shoots herself in the stomach. Jesse stands over her and tells her that he will call an ambulance for her if she gives up Mara's location. Gamma admits that she does not know where Mara is before blowing her brains out. He then notices the bomb that Gamma had planted at the exit. Once again, his training from his time as a soldier serves him well as he easily deactivates the bomb. Once again, things begin to heat up in the VIP suite as Diana does not seem to back down. She tells Alpha that he had deliberately been careless, and if his family is suffering, then it is entirely his fault. This does not sit well with him, and he shows her the injuries that he had gotten during the years he had spent serving his country. He then forces Diana to take his gun and tells her to shoot either the mayor or her boyfriend. Just as he points the gun at Nili, Hisai, another member of his crew, informs him that the payment from Diana's account has started coming through. Relieved that his plan is working, he contacts Gamma, but instead, Jesse answers her call. He tells Alpha that Gamma is dead, causing him to react violently. At that moment, Omega walks in through the door with Mara. Alpha tries to interrogate the young girl, but she remains calm and collected, refusing to give in to her fear. She promises Alpha that her father will rescue her. In the meantime, Jesse finds Ryan again and makes him promise that he will remain seated even though he wants to help find Mara. With Gus's help, Jesse manages to deactivate all the bombs in the arena and goes to the control room, where he asked a man named Bane to sound the alarm so that the building can be evacuated. Bane does not take Jess's threat seriously, but before he can do anything, two men from Alpha's crew show up there and kill Bane. Jesse narrowly escapes and runs into his boss, Devlin. He starts explaining the situation to his boss when all of a sudden, Devlin pulls out a gun and points it at Jesse. Jesse successfully disarms Devlin and ends up killing him. A few moments later, Alpha contacts Devlin and is unable to tell his voice apart from Jess's. He discloses their location and Jesse quickly makes his way towards the VIP suite to find his daughter. At the same time, Sai finds more information on Jesse and informs her boss that he is a highly trained soldier. Knowing that he might not be able to win against Jesse, he orders Omega to bring Ryan to the VIP suite. However, young boy refuses to leave his seat, even when Omega tries to drag him out. On the other end, Alpha watches Jesse through the security cameras and sends Omega along with another one of his men to take him down. Jesse, who had been expecting the attack, takes down Omega. He then meets up with Gus and tells him that he wants to launch a surprise attack on Alpha. Gus gives him a rope and the two men go their separate ways. Without Jess's guidance on how to deactivate a bomb, Gus tries cutting off wires and surprisingly deactivates most of the bombs. Jesse, on the other hand, smashes through the window of the VIP suites and takes down Alpha's crew. Knowing that he is cornered, Alpha takes Mara with him and disappears. Jesse follows after them and finds Alpha alone. The two of them fight it out one last time above the arena as Ryan watches his father from below. When Alpha pulls out a knife, he causes Jesse to fall to the ground due to a stab wound, but at the last moment, Mara shows up behind Alpha and kicks him. He loses his footing, but then picks up Mara and throws her over. Jesse, who had gotten up, catches his daughter in time, but notices the bomb attached to her arm. He quickly disarms Mara and attaches the bomb to Alpha before kicking him away. As Alpha falls from the ceiling, the bomb goes off, killing him instantly. At the end of the movie, Jesse reunites with his children and is offered a high-level position by Diana that he turns down so that he can spend time with his family. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell to see more videos like this.